Welcome to Grace College of Engineering. I am Sweetlin Arpudam, Assistant Professor in Grace. Today I am going to deal with the topic Operators in C. Let's see the definition of what is an operator. An operator is a symbol which is used to perform different kinds of operation. Example of such operators are plus, minus, division, modulo division and multiplications. So these are some examples of operators. This operator can perform different type of operations like arithmetical, logical, relationals, etc. So we can see an example of a plus 5. Here plus is called the operator. So plus is a symbol and this is called as the operator. A and 5 which is required to perform the operation, it is called as operand. This operand can be either of variable or a constant. So now we are going to see the different types of operators. Unary operator, binary operator and ternary operator. So what is an unary operator? This unary operator requires only one operand to perform its operation. Binary operator requires two operands to perform its operation. Ternary operator requires three operands for performing the operations. Let's see unary operators in detail. So unary operator requires only one operand. It can have a single operand. So there are different unary operators present. Let's discuss each of them in detail. The different unary operators present in C are unary minus, increment and decrement operator, pointer, size of operator, complement and negation operator. First we can see what is unary minus. This unary minus, it is going to change the sign of its argument. A positive number will be changed to negative and a negative number will be changed to positive. Consider the example int a is equal to 10. A is assigned a value of 10. In the next line, it is given as b is equal to minus a. This minus represents unary minus since it operates on only one operand a. So, already the value of a is assigned to 10. So, minus of 10, so which is assigned to b, then it becomes b is equal to minus 10. So, this unary minus, it's going to change the sign of the variable. Next is increment and decrement operator. This increment or decrement operator which is going to increase or decrease the value of a variable by 1. So plus plus is used to point out the increment operator and minus minus symbolizes the decrement operator. So there are two types of increment operators, pre-increment and post-increment. Similarly, decrement operator also has two types, which is pre-decrement and post-decrement. In pre-decrement, what happens is, first the increment is done and then the assignment is made. In post-increment, the incremented value will be assigned only after the particular operation is performed. In pre-decrement, first the decrement is made, then the assignment is done. In post-decrement, first the assignment is made and then the decrement value is made. So let's see the increment operator in detail. Normally plus plus a or a plus plus will be called as an increment operator. Normally plus plus is called as an increment operator. Plus plus a will be called as a pre-increment operator and a plus plus will be called as the post increment operator. So this will be a plus plus or plus plus a will be equal to a is equal to a plus 1, which increases the value of a variable by 1. Consider in the case of a pre-increment. So first, in this example, we are assigning the value of a as 1. In the second line, what happens is plus plus a is assigned to b. In pre-increment, first the increment is done. So now the value of a is incremented to 2, which is then assigned to b. So now the value of b becomes 2. In post increment, let's see an example. First, a is assigned with a value of 1. In the second line, just a plus plus is assigned to b. As we all know, in post increment, first the assignment is done, then the increment is made. So the value of a, which is 1, will be assigned to b and then it is incremented. So a value, which is 1, is assigned to b. Then the value of a is incremented as 2. So now the a value becomes 2. While assigning a to b in the a to c in the third line, automatically the value of c becomes 2. So this is post increment. Let's see what is decrement operator. Minus minus a or a minus minus will be equal to a is equal to a minus 1, which decreases the value of the variable by 1. Minus minus a represents the pre-decrement and a minus minus will represents the post-decrement. Let's see with an example. Now consider in the case of a pre-decrement, the value of a is assigned to 1. In the second line, first the decrement is made. So the value of a now decreased to 1. So 1 minus 1 will be 0. So now that value is assigned to b, which is b is equal to 0. In the case of the post decrement, what happens is first the particular assignment is made. Consider in the second line, a value is assigned to b first. So now b becomes 1. Next, the decrement is made. So now the value of a becomes 0, which is reflected in third line. So c is equal to 0. Next is pointer operator. This pointer operator, it is going to hold the value of an address of a variable. The place where the variable is stored will have an address. That address is held by the pointer variable. Okay. So normally ampersand, it is used to represent or hold the address variable. It is also called as reference operator. The star is used to point to the value corresponding to the particular address. So it is also called as dereference operator. In this example, we are having a variable I with a value of 3. This variable is assigned in the memory location of 65524, which is its memory address. So consider in this example, we are having a pointer ptr, which is a pointer variable. Okay. So here what happens is ptr is equal to ampersand of a. So this ampersand, in the sense, the address of this particular variable a will be copied to the pointer ptr variable. So the address of a is copied to the location of ptr. In the next case, as we have already know that ampersand a specifies that the address of the particular a. So in this, further star is present, which represents the value. So the value corresponding to this address will be copied to the variable b. Next, C is equal to star PTR. As we have already stated that PTR is equal to ampersand of A. Ampersand of A holds the address of A, which is given to PTR. So this PTR has the address of the variable A. So star indicates the value. So the value corresponds to this address will be stored in the variable C. Next is size of operator. To find out the corresponding size of particular data type, we can use this operator. Consider size of int. This integer value will take 4 bytes. Normally, this size of operator will represent the size in bytes. Next is size of character. So the character will hold only 1 byte. So this size of operator will return the size occupied by the particular data type in terms of bytes. Logical NOT. This logical NOT will be used in time of conditional statements. If conditional statements will be using this type of logical NOT. So normally NOT will be represented by this symbol, and this is going to change the conditional result. If the conditional result is false, then it will be changed to true. If it is true, then it will be changed to false. Let's see an example. First, 5 is assigned to the value of variable of x. So here in this case, first statement, we have already assigned the value of 5 to the variable x. So 5 equal to 5. The condition is true. This condition is true. But with the negation, what it happens? The true value, now it becomes false. So it returned the value of 0. Consider the next case. X not equal to 5. As we have already know that the value of x is 5. 5 not equal to 5. The condition is false. But there is a negation statement over here. So then the condition is true now. So which returns the value 1. Bitwise NOT. It is going to change each and every bit in a binary number. Normally, this will be represented by a tilde sign. 0 will be changed to 1 and 1 will be changed to 0. This bitwise complement of any number can be calculated as minus of n plus 1. If there is an example of finding a bitwise complement of a number 12. So the bitwise complement of a number 12 is minus of 12 plus 1, which is going to be minus 13. Thank you.